gracious. The time is 7:01. What in the world? Where is it? Oh, gosh. We're missing a microphone.
Oh, gosh.
It's already started this morning. It's wild in here. Oh, I love those glasses, Taylor.
Thank you.
I didn't even see those on you. Super. She is
thanks.
so trendy and adorable.
They're
I
from
just love
Sheen.
you. This is okay. Y'all know this is Taylor. She's our girl. Everything.
morning.
I would call her Friday, but she's Monday through Friday. Sometimes Saturday and Sunday too. We absolutely. She's our newest addition to the Piper Peach family, and we absolutely adore her.
Thank you.
If you have not checked out our Facebook page and seen Taylor and I in our little competition for the best Halloween, of course she won because she's more creative than I am.
Oh, and I think
But
you won.
it is quite hilarious. We've gotten a lot of views on it, and
I know, it was fun.
it was a lot of fun. So we did a video for the Goodwill here in Clanton. They just opened up, I guess, about a month or so ago, and
Yeah, it hadn't been long.
right before, just in time for Halloween. So they wanted us to do a video showing how you could put creative costumes together on a budget. And we did that.
Yep.
And we just kind of made it fun, because we're in front of a camera and why not,
Bailey told me the day after it was posted, he was like, I was scrolling Facebook the other day, or yesterday, and there was two idiots fighting over Halloween costumes on Facebook. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, it was a video. And it clicked, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I bet they were beautiful.
But my hubby was like, this is what y'all did? And I was like, yeah. I mean,
yeah, Bailey was trying to be
he
funny.
is not entertained by me. If he is.
Bailey isn't either. He says think I'm funnier than I actually am.
Oh, me too, for sure. I always, because I tell
isn't
people
that all
I'm
that
funny.
matters?
I'm like, I'm funny. And they're like, so you say. So you've told us a
Me
million
too.
times.
Me too.
But I am. All right, so it is Thursday. A lot going on for this Thursday, actually. A lot of folks are doing their ball games tonight.
Yeah.
So I got a list of the ball games for this evening. I could not find anything on Isabella, so I'm assuming they either don't have one or they're done. I'm not sure. It's their bye week. So it's for tonight, it's Thorsby versus Comer at home, Jemison at Hale County, Chilton County versus Elmore County at home, Billingsley versus McKenzie. That's an away game. Tomorrow night's games are Maplesville and Alabama Christian. That is an away game. And then Verbena and Red Level, which is also an away game. So some games are being played tonight so that y'all can trick or treat tomorrow, or you can go support another team. Next week starts the region playoffs. We do have, for sure, two teams that we know. There may be another one. I'm not for certain. Thorsby and Maplesville are going to be going to the playoffs. We are going to cover both teams. Starting next Thursday is Thorsby. Friday is Maplesville. And we're going to follow both teams until they either win out or lose out. I'm not sure. Hopefully they'll win out.
Yeah.
So if you would like to sponsor a team, please contact Baden or I, because we desperately need those. Well, I desperately. How about I desperately need the commission? Sis over here, I'm about to need SNAP benefits and can't get those either. So I'm kidding. I'm not that poor. I could be, but I'm not. Luckily, hubby makes sure I eat. He cooks, and then we eat on it for 3 days.
I do the
because he
same
cooks
thing.
so much every time. But
I do the same thing, and Bailey gets so annoyed with it.
see, I'm kind of like that. I can do leftovers 2 days. You're pushing it on the third one.
Bailey will barely do leftovers one day, and it has to be like a skipped day. So, I take that back. He'll take it for lunch sometimes, but he won't eat it for supper, take it for lunch, eat it for supper. He won't do that.
My hubby will.
I will
don't
too.
care. He
I will
does
too.
not
I'll
care.
eat it until it's gone.
Yeah, that's hubby. If we've got something, he's like, just put it in my lunch every day, and I'm like, ew, I'm not doing that and eating it for dinner.
Yeah.
No. My palate needs a break in there somewhere. Cut me some slack. But anyway, so that's what we have going on. Today, we're going to have a call-in from Kelsey Jackson with Christmas Village.
Woo-hoo.
Because we are giving away Christmas Village tickets. If you go to our Facebook page, you can see that we have a post up. You have to follow the instructions. you have to like our page, number 1. Number 2, you have to comment PPR, hashtag Christmas Village.
On our post, not a post you see shared.
Right, on the post from our page. Number 3, you have to share the post. And I do check. I do. I want it to be fair and square. I'll see that I've got 19 posts and 17 shares. That tells me 2 of y'all didn't follow directions.
Yeah, and you better make sure that you can see who's sharing. So make it public, even if it's just that post.
Just that yeah, I need to be able to see it for it to count. Because I am the contest czar. Baby says I'm over. He says I'm over the top. He was like, she will count somebody out in a heartbeat.
It's been all night going down through there.
I will.
Have to follow directions.
I do. You should have seen me for the Taste of Chilton. I was like, nope. And he's like, Dad, come.
That's Decent's big thing right now.
Did it with the fair tickets too.
Is following
nope,
directions.
Didn't follow directions. That was one of the first things you should have learned in school was follow directions.
Yes. And when Decent gets in trouble, like the first thing he'll apologize for, it won't even be that. And he'll say, Mom, I'm sorry. I'm like, for what? And he's like, not following directions.
And so he thinks it's that all the time.
That's not what you're in trouble for.
But that's
Not
good that
this
you
time.
do that because the reinforcement, kids need to understand what they're in trouble for.
Yeah.
Because you could just be having a bad day and they get in trouble because, like, well, do you understand why you got in trouble? Nope.
Yeah.
You just in a bad mood.
Or either they'll just apologize
Yeah.
so that way they can get their stuff back.
Well, and they need to understand it so that they'll know that behavior, that specific behavior has the consequence. So we don't want that. You want to learn from it.
Because we have to face the consequences of our actions.
Yes, people. This is
My
something y'all
slogan.
should have learned too, but some of y'all haven't yet.
Oh,
So,
man.
all right. So, for tomorrow, we do have some events outside of football. We have, let's see, well, tonight you have Peach Country Theater ribbon cutting and open house. Ribbon cutting's at 4. Open house is until 7. So you can be a part of that. Maplesville tomorrow is going to have Treats on Main from 5 until 6:30. They invite you all to come out with your lawn chairs and hand out candy, and there will be a little costume contest. So be a part of that. Or you can be a part of the Trick or Treat the Streets here in Clanton. That's going to be from 5:30 until 7. They're going to have food, games, and surprises, prize for best costume, trick or treat, and, which I think is going to be the coolest thing ever, the Creepy Cart Parade begins at 7.
That.
I think that is going to be so awesome.
That is fun.
So that Saturday, Bonfire Ranch is having their fall festival from 2 until 7. They have a newly stocked bass pond. You get first cast in that. It's going to have live music, a horse demo, some vendors there with some veteran service organizations, food, other vendor booths, a silent auction, and they're going to wrap it up with a bonfire.
Oh,
Because they are bond fire, but it's not bonfire. It's Bonfire Ranch, but they're going to have a bonfire, which will be fun. So what we are going to do, so right now you can win tickets to Christmas Village, a 4-pack. Go on our Facebook page, find the post that says contest time, and follow the instructions, 1, 2, and 3. And then later on today, we're going to do a post that says drop your Halloween pics here. We want to see those costumes. We want to see how creative you are. And we will draw 3 winners. We're going to give away 2 tickets to 2 passes to Putter Up. They're $35 each. We're going to give away 2 tickets to Christmas Village, or you can win one of one of these babies. These are our brand new Piper Peach and Hunter Orange shirts. So those are going to be the prizes that we're going to give out. Oh goodness.
You have messed up the display.
I messed up the folding. Here, Taylor, you do that. You're creative. You fix that.
This is great for deer season.
It is. Perfect for deer season. Oh, let me get my sheets here. I got so many papers. It's
Me too, but mine are mostly just letters of the week.
Like, okay. We've got to thank our morning show sponsors. Thank you to Chilton Mobile Home Supply. Thank you to Julie Holderfield and Country Financial Insurance. Central Alabama Wellness. My friend, my bestie, Mike Baker with Coca-Cola. He is Coca-Cola United from Montgomery. Let's don't get it twisted, not Beham. He takes care of us. He takes such good care of us, and we appreciate him so much. He's on vacation this week.
Oh, have a good time,
he's
Mike.
bumming around. And I know.
He deserves it.
Well, yeah, he works way hard. He works a lot of hours.
He does.
A lot of hours. Sometimes, he works 7 days a week, and he'll work 13, 14, 15 hours a day. But when he goes on vacation, that company almost shuts down. Their marketing they're like, we takes 4 managers to cover him. And I'm like, I believe it. I believe it. Here we go, Mikey. A 1 and a 2 and a. Oh,
that was a good one.
That sounded sweet.
That was a good one.
I did it just right.
Well, I have my Diet Coke from yesterday.
Well, twist that top, sister. Twist it.
I don't even know if it's going to fit.
But mine never does. That was like a little poot.
That was sad.
Oh, Lord. They sound like one of those silent but deadly ones, though. It was just a little.
You're going to make it come out of my nose.
I tried to tell y'all it's funny. Y'all didn't want to listen.
One of them that'll run you out of the room.
Yes. Baden, you have got to get a graphic for me and Taylor that says TNT on it. Seriously, everybody's what they're calling us. TNT. Yes, baby.
We need
TNT. Also, thank you to our Chilton Chamber of Commerce. Went to a chamber luncheon yesterday. They had Superintendent of Chilton County Schools, Corey Clements. That man's a ball of fire when it comes to these schools. Let me just tell you, I did not know this. They have no debt.
Really? I didn't know that either.
And because they are wise with their money, every employee in Chilton County Schools every year gets a bonus.
I did see that.
They get a bonus. I think this year's is $2,500. $2,500. What do you think I hollered out in the middle of the meeting?
You needed a job.
I told Baden, I said, you need to step it up, Baden.
I thought you were trying to go to teaching.
Well, I might. Look, I'll work in the lunchroom for that.
Yeah.
I mean, heck yeah. Which one of these days, that might be what I end up doing. I might bother. You're not funny enough. You need to go work at a lunchroom. Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes. Mike says he sent a graphic. So we're going to expect to see that. We're special. But yes, very interesting talk with him. He's actually, to look at him, he seems like he is just kind of straight and narrow.
Yeah.
And just not really saying. He's hilarious. He's really funny. Enjoyed seeing that. We were at Valley Grand. Food was delicious as always. So, I won a prize.
What'd you win?
Well, they don't advertise with us, so I don't want to say where I got it.
You'll have to tell me on break.
I will. Okay. I will. From the Well Spa.
Oh.
I won a $25 gift certificate, a little gift card, and a little makeup bag that's got it's like a cow fur.
Yeah.
The brown and the
Is it a
really
Myra
light.
bag?
A what?
Myra.
It's a somebody. It's in my car.
Probably Myra.
Okay. Maybe. But I was excited because
that's
a good prize.
That is a good
win.
prize.
I gave away we gave away tickets. I'm kind of stingy with these too. The Christmas Village tickets.
Oh, yeah.
We gave away 3 pairs of those for door prizes. So,
Yeah, that was nice.
Are you gonna go? I know I gave you tickets.
Yes,
Are you gonna go?
But I left my tickets with Baden, so if I still have tickets, I'm gonna go.
Yeah. So are you gonna be the one that takes the stroller?
No, I'm not taking Decent.
Okay. Because it's not about the kid; it's about the stroller for me.
No, I don't want. No,
Because
I want to have a
I'm
good time. And I
battling
don't say
small
that because
areas
he's bad,
with a lot of
but-
strollers, and then I get
Yeah.
start,
And I have a wagon, so like I would take a extra.
Well, I
space.
would look. I get it if you want to take a wagon to put all your stuff in.
Yeah,
I
that is
would
a
do
good
that in
idea.
a heartbeat.
But it's huge. My wagon is so big.
Maybe not then.
I'm just
They
not gonna
give
take 'em.
away. Well, you can buy them actually. They're just a couple of bucks. The big Christmas Village shopping bags.
Yeah.
And I buy those. Last year, I got one of those bags. I expected to
It'd
come
break
away
your
with
arm
a ton.
off.
Well, all I got was a couple of little
Oh.
things. So I had this big old bag.
So your
and
bag was like folding on the sides, so
five
it was
little,
on the
little
middle.
small Christmas things in it. But it wasn't because I didn't see stuff I wanted.
Oh yeah.
It's just
You have to go in with a set budget.
you do, because you will go over it
You
quickly.
will. Yes.
There is a ton of stuff.
There is.
There's upstairs, downstairs, hundreds of vendors. And we're going to talk to Kelsey, and she's going to tell us all about it, because
Yeah.
this is like the umpteenth year for Christmas Village.
I know,
So-
it's like
Oh,
a
I'm
tradition
late.
for a lot of
It
people.
is. It is. All right, real quick. Thank you to Larry Puckett Chevrolet. I went left and was going to Larry Puckett Chevrolet yesterday, and I got sidetracked and had to turn around. So I had to do something else. So I didn't make it down there. But they do have the largest pre-owned inventory in the area. So if you're looking for a vehicle, please go see our friends at Larry Puckett Chevrolet. Putter Up in Pelham, Ken and Layla, they're the ones that gave us the Putter Up gift cards to give away for our contest. We appreciate that so much. Save More, Jake and his team have the freshest meats and produce anywhere.
Yes.
And Bruce at Old Orchard Amish Furniture. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we got some stuff to talk about. I got a whole list. Well, let's talk about Halloween, because I want to get your take on a couple of different things. So.
Okay.
All right. Stay with us. We'll be right back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Taylor, TNT, coming at you on this Thursday morning. We'll be right back. Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. Whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss, Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
We are back. The time is 7:20. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Taylor here with you on this Thursday morning. It was a little drizzly and it's cold. And I have to go sit outside tonight for Jamie's show and my granddaughter's ball game.
Yeah, Decent has a ball game tonight too.
I got to go to the
need to
dentist,
text.
which is the worst part of my day. The last time I was there for 4.5 hours, and I was pissy when I left there. And I got to go back and do it today. I get to do it again.
Nah,
Zero fun to be had.
no.
Halloween.
Hmm?
Do you prefer the trunk or treats and the fall festivals to old-fashioned trick-or-treating? What do you usually do with, I mean, he's kind of young, but
Yeah.
what is your preference? Do you Are you okay dragging your kid door to door and doing it that way? Or do you prefer just to do the trunk or treats and like the downtown fun things and the fall festivals and let them dress up that way? Or do you do all three?
We've not taken him trick or treating, like door to door, just because he is so little.
Okay.
But I feel like just because of where we are, I wouldn't be opposed to it, like going to the bigger subdivisions,
Mm-hmm.
and doing door to door. But just because of the age he is, it's a lot easier for us just to do fall festivals and trunk or treats.
Yeah, because you have to really, all that walking, I think sometimes the kids
Yes.
don't.
And
After
he
a
don't
while,
want to ride in his wagon. He
No.
wants to walk. And he
He's a big boy.
runs. And he loves a bouncy house. And door
Does
to
he?
door, they don't have bouncy houses. Yes.
Oh no, he really likes the bouncy
He
house.
loves a bouncy house.
Okay,
He would rather bounce than get candy.
really?
Yes. He's wild for a bouncy
Yes.
house.
Well, I've seen him. He's all boy. He's 100%.
Yes.
He's exactly how my son used to be at that age. My son just had a lot of energy that he had to go from can to cane. He would get up in the morning, bzzz, wide open, but he was the kind that would put himself to bed.
Yeah.
He'd just be like, "I'm tired, Mama. I'm going to bed." And I was like, "Well, okay, son."
Wear himself out.
You
Yeah.
know? But then after a while, when he got older, it was stay up all night, can't get up in the morning. When before, he would wake up on Saturdays at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, now, Dee, in the morning, you have to drag him out of bed.
And-
Like, during the week, Bailey will literally pick him up out of bed and put him on the floor to wake him up. Because if you try to gently, like, wake up, he'll say 5 more minutes. And he'll, like, holler and yell when he has to get out of bed.
Ooh,
I know it.
mine did too. As
He
teenagers,
is the definition of three-nager.
yeah.
He really is.
My kids would do that, and when they were teenagers, and I started doing the pots and pans, going bam, 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 like a big old band coming through there,
Yeah.
banging those pots. They would get so mad at me.
I bet.
They would get really not nice, and I would say, "Okay, well, I tell you what, you're going to be not nice. Give me your phone for the rest of the day."
Oh, yeah.
And then when that didn't work, ice cold water.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
sprayed them. I sprayed my daughter with it, and she goes, "Mom, I'm up already." And I was like, "Well, I know you are now." She was like, "Oh my gosh!" She was so mad at me for doing it. I was like, "Look, I've told you 4 times to get up out of this bed. I'm not telling you a 5th."
You know what's wild? We used to, whenever I was a teen, I would sleep through, like I would have like 20 alarms set and sleep through them all. But if my mom came in my room looking for something, like wanting to borrow a shirt or like looking for something, I would wake up the second she would step in my room and be like, "What are
Really?
you looking for?" Yes. And I would know exactly
What
where
are
it
you doing in my
was,
room?
even though my room was a complete disaster. I'd be like, "It's over there underneath that pile of clothes on the top of my closet."
You know
like
exactly
I put it there
where
3
it
years
was.
ago. Yes.
I put it there 30 years
But
ago.
alarms, I would sleep through them. It'd be honk, honk, right in my ear, and I would just sleep through it. But the second she tiptoed into my room to get something, I was like, raising from the dead. What do
Yeah.
you want?
So as far as now, costume wise, do you like we did the thrift thing at
Yes.
the Goodwill, which was a lot of fun, and that's the way I prefer to do it. I can't tell you the last time I bought a costume. I have put my
This
stuff
year
together.
is the first year I've ever bought a costume.
Did you buy one
I did.
for decent?
For decent, because Saturday, I forgot where we were supposed to go. Oh, to Jemison, to the trunk or treat. My Cricut messed up and the cord on it tore up, so I couldn't cut out his skeleton. He was going to be a skeleton, and I'd already bought the felt, the floss to embroider it and everything. And it wouldn't cut out the bones. So I was like, I'm not even going to I'm not going to get in a bad mood about this. We're just going to go buy a costume. And we went to TJ Maxx, and he got a Krabby Patty costume.
Krabby Patty. I'm not
It was
surprised.
actually
He loves SpongeBob.
Yes.
He came in with a bunch of SpongeBob Weeble
little
Wobble
characters,
things,
yeah.
little characters, and he was letting me know he's gonna go as a Krabby Patty. I
The
love
wild thing
it.
though was Friday night he stayed with my mother-in-law, and I went to pick him up, and she was like, I asked him what he's being for Halloween, and he keeps saying he's going to be a robot. And I was like, no, you're definitely being a skeleton. I've already bought the stuff for it. So Saturday morning, I told him, I was like, okay, I can't make your skeleton costume. Like, we're going to go buy a costume. What do you want to be? And he kept saying a robot. Well, we went to one store and they didn't have any robots. They had like a carton of French fries, like one of those cardboard costumes you put on over your clothes.
Yeah.
And he wanted that. And I was like, well, let's go look at somewhere else, shop around and we'll come back. So then we went to TJ Maxx and they had a cheeseburger and the candy bucket was a bucket of fries. And he wanted that one. So I was like, okay, well, do you want that or do you want to be a robot? And he kept saying robot. So we went to the Spirit of Halloween's and we looked, no robot costumes anywhere. And he was like, robots. He was talking about the robot, like the scary robots in the Halloween store. The ones that you can step on and it scares you.
Oh.
Like the animated things.
He wanted to be that?
He just wanted to go see them.
Oh, he
And
didn't
so
understand.
No. So we did he stepped on all of them and got scared. He thought it was so funny. And then he's like, okay, I want cheeseburger. I want to be a Krabby Patty. And I was like, okay.
That's hilarious.
But normally I make our costumes. And for actual Halloween day, I've made our costumes.
Are you going to tell her what they are?
He's going to be a beekeeper. And he picked that out. And me and Bailey are going to be bees.
Oh, cute.
Yes.
Oh, you're getting Dad in on the action.
Oh, yeah. He wanted to be a booby.
A boo bee.
He wanted
That
to put
is
a
funny.
ghost, like a sheet over his bee costume. I was like, you're not doing that because we're going with the preschool, okay?
That is hilarious.
So you're not being a booby.
That is funny. Bailey, I like that.
But-
Creative. That's funny.
But I'm being a queen bee and he's being a worker bee.
Oh, I love
Of
it.
course.
I love that kind of stuff. My daughter and my daughter-in-law went as Bob Ross and a something. What do you call it? Something a little tree. What did he call? What does he call those?
What does he call those?
Something little trees.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
That is funny.
Then another year, they went as the baby off the interstate that the girl said
Oh,
she
yeah.
saw,
And Carly.
and Carly. That was funny and then the crew they were with that did the Halloween party was the Scooby Doo, the mystery gang.
Oh, that's funny.
And it was so funny the way they did that. The mystery gang looking for the baby was
Yeah.
hilarious.
I've always made my costumes, but since I got pregnant, I think I was like 25 weeks pregnant on Halloween when I had Deason, and I started making our family costumes.
I think it's great. I really do.
It's
I
fun.
love that idea.
It is
of making
stressful.
them. It is a little
it
bit.
is fun.
But I decided, I was just going to be, I call it a scarecrow. It's just, I'm going to put like a little thing on my nose and make it look like I did that once before. It's quick. It's easy.
Yes, and it's
You
cute.
know, and I have the stuff now.
It's with the season.
It's with the season. It's not the most creative thing in the whole wide world, but at least I'm participating.
Yeah.
No, I went as a 80s person forever because I had all that crap still in my closet. So, but I've decided to give that one a rest.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to be 80s anymore. I've done it too much. I'm done with that. Hubby, did I tell you what he said he was going as?
No.
He said he's going as a serial killer.
Oh my gosh. What's he doing?
Nothing.
He's
said
dressed
you
like a
can't-
waffle?
No, he
Oh.
said he's gonna just go as himself because nobody knows what a serial killer looks
Oh my
like.
gosh. I thought he's going to do the play on words. Have you
I
seen
thought
that?
he would too.
Where it's like the breakfast. It's like
Yes,
a waffle.
with a knife.
Yeah.
He could do a box of cereal on
Tell him
his
to be a
chest.
booby.
A booby. Well, we're gonna do trivia tomorrow night, and I don't want to do anything that it's like a lot.
Yeah.
I'm just not that into Halloween. I'm really not.
Really?
I don't like it.
Last year, we've always had like multiple Halloween costumes. Last year, we went to Caribou in New Orleans, and we skipped out this year just because I've been working here and at the preschool. Anyway, last year we went as clowns, but it wasn't like creepy clowns. It was like the cute, like little vintage clowns. Like I had a big ruffle collar.
There's nothing cute about it.
It was so
I'm
cute.
Out.
We
I don't
didn't
like
have clown
clowns.
makeup.
They give me the willies.
And then on Halloween, when we went trick or treating, we were the people from the Water Boy. So I was Mama, Deason was the Water Boy, and Bailey was Farmer Fran.
I was telling Andy yesterday, the funniest costume I've seen on the Facebook is the Phillies Karen. My friend Heather
yeah.
got that. She got the wig with the haircut,
Yes.
the glasses, and the Phillies jersey.
And I've
is
seen
hilarious.
a lot of the Coldplay.
Oh, yeah. Those are the good ones. Yes. All right, at 7:31, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, I talk to you about some Bibb County residents that are without one of their necessities, and it's getting them riled up. We'll talk about that, as well as Charles Barkley has a new venture.
Oh.
Okay. Well, just went out. And we'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Taylor broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts.
We are back. The time is 7:33. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Taylor here with you on this Thursday morning. Bibb County residents, Shelby too, have been without water.
That is
for
wild.
almost a week. It says some of the Briarfield residents and Wilton water customer Amanda Bice says they have received several complaints from viewers. They've been out without water for 6 days, can't wash dishes, can't take showers, can't do anything. And it's because some work was being done and they hit a water line. They were installing fiber optic cable and hit the water line.
Oh, man.
She said the town fixed it, and 2 hours later it happened again. They're telling folks that, they're trying to get it fixed, but hadn't been able to do it. Yeah, they even had to bring
my
backup
gosh.
around. Gosh, I would be livid if I had to
would
go without
too.
water that long. I mean,
Especially for like a mess up.
and it's
Like,
like,
it's not like a natural disaster or something
it's like
happened.
two different areas are having the issue because they both run off that same water line. And, they've got kids, got to
Yeah.
take baths, you can't cook a lot of times if you need water for stuff. I mean, so they're having to haul in water, like
That is
jugs and jugs
annoying,
of water,
I bet.
or go to family members or something. That's a pain in the butt. So if I didn't have water and I couldn't do the basic things that I need to do, like take a shower or go to the restroom, I'd be going to a hotel and somebody would be taking care of that for me.
Yeah, I agree, because that's a little
I'd be
ridiculous.
going to the budget microtel. Gonna get my water. Yeah, I mean, look, what if you got a big family?
I know.
You got like 4 or 5 in your family, and you all need to take baths and showers. And I mean, I use water on the stove almost everything I cook. I have to
Yeah.
have it for something.
And even if you don't use it to cook, you got to wash your dishes. I
Mhm.
mean, you can't just let it sit there for a week.
No. And you got to have, I mean, hot water is the only thing you can really clean in
Yeah.
because it won't. Have you ever tried to wash dishes in cold water?
No.
If it's greasy or something,
it just
does
kind of
not.
beads up. Yeah.
You can't get it.
That's
no fun.
wild.
Well, I hope they get it fixed. I
think
That
I would
would be
be
a
less
pain.
mad if they didn't fix it once and then it happened again and then they just not fix it
yeah.
than if, like, what happened. That they fixed it and just didn't. You know?
Yeah. Well, obviously, I mean, you would think it wouldn't be that big a deal to just go out there and replace it where they cut it.
Yeah.
Not that difficult, or it is.
If it is, that's your job. I mean, they're paying
It
for the
is that
water. What in the
difficult.
world?
We can't get it done. So yeah, I mean that's a. Ugh. Have you ever
I
had to
hate
do
that for
that?
them.
Have you ever had to go without water?
Not because of something like that, but just because of, like, I don't know, say a hurricane or something. Because at my parents' house, they have a well.
Mm-hmm.
So don't we have to have electric? I think you have to have
Mhm.
electric for the well pump to work.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
but not recently.
Yeah, that's when I lived in Odenville. We lived on top of the mountain, and they had to have something to. The way the water lines were, if you lost your power, you lost your water.
Yeah.
And we were up there where the water tank was, so we were like, "This is crazy." During the tornado, we
Mhm.
didn't. We had to, we had to go and take showers at our cousin's house. That was the only way we could. We were hauling in jugs of water. We were without power for a week.
Yeah.
We had no power, no water. Lost all of our food. Tree in my dining room. Tree on top of
Oh,
my cars. It was a
gosh.
mess. Yeah.
That was wild.
But I mean, yeah. I mean, during a disaster like that, it's one thing. But when it's just a water line, it's because of somebody wasn't careful with what they were doing. That's a totally different story.
Yeah.
I would be livid.
I would too.
You're like, okay, well, you tell me what hotel you're willing to pay for, and that's where you'll find me until this is done.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they should do that.
Exactly, they should.
How many people are out of water? Is it a.
I just closed it out. I don't know exactly how many. It didn't say. It just said those residents in those two little areas there. So
Yeah.
let's see. Let me go back to it.
I mean, not that it matters. Anybody who's out of water because of that reason should.
It says residents living on the border of Shelby and Bibb counties have been without water
Huh.
for nearly a week. It does not. It says this started last Thursday, and they're still without it
My
as of
gosh.
yesterday. As of 12:36 yesterday, they still did not have water. They said it
Yeah, I wouldn't
expected to be restored today.
I'm sure it is. And then today they'll push it off till tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then it'll be Monday because it's weekend.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
No,
With
I
Halloween.
feel bad for them. I mean, if that was me, I would be ticked.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would. So I love me some Charles Barkley. He absolutely owns me. He already has I think he has his own line of a certain liquor. I want to say I don't know. I'm not even sure what it's bourbon or what it is. He has his own line of that. Now he is going to be opening up a steakhouse and cigar lounge in partnership with Valley Forge Casino.
Nice.
I don't know where that is. It's in Pennsylvania. I don't know why they picked Pennsylvania.
He has Red Mount vodka
Yes.
and Vulcan gin.
Okay, yeah. I was told that gin was bad.
Really?
It was terrible.
Oh.
I don't know. You're not ever going to have me drinking any kind of gin like that. I don't do
Yeah.
that.
I hate that. I wonder if the bottle looks nice. Because, the Vulcan is a pretty nice little statue in Birmingham.
Yes.
Let's look and see.
Maybe it will be.
Yeah, it actually is. It's pretty cool looking.
Oh, yeah, that is nice
Fancy.
looking.
Have you ever been to the Vulcan?
Yes.
I have not. I want to go, but
Yeah, it's very neat
yeah.
to go up there and look out off the little. It's a thing you can look at off.
Yeah.
And all. You go up in
outlet.
the elevator and then you come outside, and it's
Yeah.
really nice. It's really pretty to look
Maybe
out
check
there.
it out.
Yeah, that's when in the 80s, that's what we all did.
Oh,
Let's
that was
go
the
to
thing
Vulcan.
to do.
Yeah, let's go to Vulcan. It was that and go to East Lake Park, which now I wouldn't go there if I had
is-
if I had 9 bodyguards. I wouldn't go.
What
out
is East
there.
Lake Park? Where is
It's,
it at?
It's in Birmingham. It's next to Roebuck and Center Point, which is where I grew up.
Okay, is
and
it out
it-
in Avondale?
Kinda a little further
Okay.
down. And here's the thing: East Lake Park back in the day, in the late 1800s, early 1900s, it was like a very, very uppity place. East Lake Park was home of one of the very first like carnival and festival
Oh.
areas. You could go, and they had all these really cool things you could do. There's pictures. You can see pictures in there, everybody in their Saturday best going out to town, ladies with the umbrellas
Oh,
and things, and going
neat.
out and enjoying a big fun day. And they had a park. It's around the lake. It had a track that went around, had a gazebo and all of that. And that's where all of us used to go. We used to go and walk around East Lake Park. And
Fun.
we'd sit in the gazebo. It was really pretty. You get the paddle boats and do the paddle boats, which was fun.
Aw.
Yeah, it used to be it was well lit. It was really nice place to go and just hang out for the day. And at night it was really nice and safe until it wasn't.
Oh.
And
Don't
now,
you hate that though?
yeah, I do. I do.
There's places that me and Bailey went when we were dating. We'd always go, and it's like now you cannot even go to that area, and it makes me so sad because
Yeah.
it's such nice place, or it was nice places.
Yeah, because we had in Roebuck, we had a lot between
Yeah.
East Lake, Roebuck, and Center. We had a lot to do. I mean, we had 3 different movie places. We had Bama 6, we had Center Point 6, and we had Cinema City 8. We had the malls. We had I mean, when I say lots to do, we had to be a little creative. It was mostly us gathering in places.
Yeah.
But we had fun. I mean, we figured out ways to just sit and listen to music, watch movies, just, you know what I mean? It
Yeah.
was just chill. Now it's chaotic.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is wild and crazy, and nothing is chill anymore.
Mm-mm.
And those were the days where those were the things you did. You went to the parks, you went to the malls and just walked around. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what you did. You might buy a couple little things. You go into a place called Spencer's. Have you heard of Spencer's? That place was wild. That was one of the first places I went in. It was like, okay,
Yeah.
well, this is interesting. It was it was mostly for adults, but a lot of us teenagers went in there and got
Yeah.
stuff. I got the little pins. We like pins. We'd wear suspenders and put pins all over our suspenders or our hats, and you just get cool little gadget thingies like I love my boyfriend and whatever your boyfriend's name is. You'd get little magnets or stickers or whatever. I mean, we did stupid stuff like that,
Yeah.
you know. We'd go to Orange Julius and we'd go, you know, just eat at the mall
hang
and
out.
just hang out, walk hand in hand and doing
People
all that stuff. Yeah,
watch.
people watch. And they had an arcade. They had the music stores, and those were the things we did. That was our idea of fun.
Yeah.
And we made it fun. Now, I mean, it's like you can't do anything without looking at your phone. I'm the world's worst.
Me too.
I'm watching TV and playing a game on my phone at
Yeah.
the same time because my adult ADD has ramped up. I think more now that we do have gadgets that I
Yeah.
have to be doing a couple of things at one time
Yeah.
to be able to.
Because of
brain
your like
has to have it.
dopamine addiction.
Mhm.
Like if you don't, and that's what I saw I don't even know what it was from, but it was like a scientific research. And it's like you pick your phone up and just scroll, just like get that dopamine of
Yeah.
scrolling. It's like, what is going on? But have you seen where house phones are becoming popular again?
I saw that. I saw where actually you could buy one, and it was
Yes.
like a whole lot of money, and they called it a vintage phone. and
Okay,
I was
well,
like,
let me tell you what I saw that people are doing.
look.
They're going to the thrift store and buying a home phone. They're calling it kitchen phones. And then you go on Amazon and they have, I think it's called Cell to Jack, but it's a Bluetooth device that Bluetooths your phone to the house phone.
Stop it.
Yes. So you don't get text messages and things, obviously, but your phone calls will be forwarded to the house phone. So when you get home, you can leave your phone in the car or in a drawer or whatever and only get phone calls. So that way you're not walking around with your phone looking at it all day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I
have one in
love
my
that.
cart on Amazon. But then I was like, well, what if somebody from work texts me or, you know what? But I don't know. I really think I'm going to do it and just set up like an automated text to be like, hey, I'm not with my phone right now. Please call me.
I love it. Until it starts ringing with spam
Oh,
and
yeah.
scam things. They'll start calling you.
And then I'll just give the phone to Deason.
There you go. And look, my cell phone actually, I looked and I had 39 calls that were not
Oh,
able to come through
gosh.
yesterday because they were all spam. And
Don't
scam
you hate
stuff.
that?
That's a
It
lot of
gets
calls.
so annoying.
That is, because I use my phone for my day-to-day,
Yeah.
all day, only phone.
And I bet you answer calls that you don't know the number because of what kind of field of work you're in.
That unknown, that scares me.
Yeah.
I
always
like,
think
I
back-
don't know about this.
I always think about like whenever, it's a few years ago now, but people would get the calls from AI and it would sound like someone you know, like
Yeah.
telling you they were kidnapped or whatever. Did you see that?
No, hold that thought.
Okay.
We'll talk about that when we come back. All right, it's 7:47. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll pick up where we're leaving off here. That's interesting. I did not know that.
Yes.
All right, y'all stay with us. You're listening to Teresa and Taylor here on the Morning Mayhem Show, broadcasting live from the Clinton Truck Studios. We'll be right back.
Dad was so
Repair,
funny.
MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Universal Heights Academy is now enrolling for the following programs: aesthetics, manicurist, waxing, cosmetology, barbering, and the instructor crossover program. We are offering small class sizes for more personalized instruction. Hybrid and online classes are also available. Find us on Facebook or visit uhaway.com for more information on our discounted enrollment rates. Your rewarding career starts with Universal Heights Academy.
We are back. The time is 7:50. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Taylor here with you on this Thursday morning. We got T&T on Thursday, which also starts with a T. So it's the triple threat.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! When I talked, I had an idea. Well, actually, you had the idea. I'm kind of piggybacking off of it. But you were talking about for Christmas doing the thrifty gifting,
Yes.
and I actually pitched that a little bit to Nadia at Goodwill to figure out how we could do a video doing that too.
Yeah.
Doing the thrift, or maybe just getting stuff at the thrift store and repurposing it, making it look neat. So let's come up with some ideas
Okay.
to do that. I think that I love that idea, and I think I'm going to try to do a little bit of that
It's
this
fine.
Christmas. I think so. But I think doing like a little segment on a video and showing people how to truly do it with some creative ideas so that it doesn't look like you're just a cheapskate getting stuff at the thrift store.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we're
I think
all
that'd be
broke
fun.
down. You know, we're all struggling, but I don't
Yeah.
want it to look like that. I don't want it to be a hard candy Christmas, you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to look like,
Right.
oh, it's the thought that matters,
Yeah.
you know, kind of thing. It really,
You really have to
Yeah,
know the person
but-
that you're gifting
exactly.
to when you do that.
Well, that's important though.
yes.
That's important. I always want my gifts to be special. I get them
Yeah.
something they want, but
And
then I
just well
always try to
thought
get
out.
something that I know it's tailored to them.
Yeah.
I make sure I do that every
I'll
time.
I'll give you one example of one that I'm doing this year, but I'm not going to say who it's for. So a couple months ago, I went to the thrift store, and they had one of those whirly pops. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, so it's a pot that has the lid on it that you turn the crank, and it spins, and it pops popcorn. So it's like homemade popcorn.
What?
Yeah, you've never heard of that?
No.
I have one. I got mine at the thrift store. Well, I saw one at the thrift store a few months ago, and it looks brand new. And so I got it, and I'm going to do that with like some different candies, different popcorn salts, popcorn kernels, and then like a little gift card to rent a movie on the smart TV.
What a fantastic idea.
Yes. I'm going to do it as like a little family gift. And
Yes.
then maybe get them each something small.
Because, see, that's what I do. But I do a box. Every one of my kids gets a box.
Yeah.
And I put stuff that's for them, just specific for them.
Yeah.
But it's all in one big box for all the whole family. They get in there and they start looking through it. And my granddaughter's like, "Is this mine, Riri? Is this mine?"
Aw.
You know. But I think what I'm going to do this time, rather than it be one big family, but I don't know. They tend to like the family box. But I thought about just getting those
Excuse me.
shopping bags, you know, like we had at the thrift store the other
Yeah.
day at Goodwill. The ones that have the Christmassy thing on it, and putting their stuff in that.
Yeah.
And putting like all of their gifts, and they each get a bag that has their gifts, and then their boxy gifts.
Yeah.
kind of thing.
So
I
it'd
don't
almost be
know.
like a big stocking.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, instead of a stocking, it's a Christmas bag.
Cute.
Kind of thing. But they really, they love the big box. But the boxes, I've taped them so many times, and they're hard to find. Those big boxes
yeah.
like that are almost impossible to find.
They are.
And I want them to be the Christmas ones.
Have you seen where people do like the 3 gifts and they make them like they stack them to look like a snowman? I love that.
Yeah, that's a cute idea.
I think I'm gonna do that for Deason this year because now that he's old enough to know like what it is, we're gonna teach him like that Jesus got 3 gifts, so you're gonna get 3 gifts from Santa.
I was just about
I
to
always
say
go
that.
overboard, and I'm like, no more.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
not
just
going overboard this year.
I was just about to say that because that's what let me just tell you what happened with my kid. My son, bless him. He was such a precious kid. But he went through this stage where he was a turd,
Yeah.
okay? We go to a family Christmas gathering, okay? Everybody, we're supposed to draw names, and we do.
Mhm.
And the kids swap gifts. But then the aunts give them something,
Uh-huh.
and they get something
It
from
adds up
here and there, and they
so
end up with
quick.
like 7 gifts on
Yeah.
this family Christmas, and they had not even had their
Their Christmas yet.
family Christmas with their families yet.
Mm-hmm.
My son opens all his stuff, and he looks at it and he goes, "Where's the rest of it?"
Oh no!
And I said, "What?" He goes, "Is this all?" And I said, "There is no rest of it, and yes, that's all."
yeah.
And ruined my Christmas Eve. I was so mad at
Ugh.
him and upset with him for acting like that. I could not
Yes.
believe we never brought our kids up to be that way. We brought them up to be grateful for everything
Yeah.
they get, and it's the thought that counts, and to be generous. And for him to he had a turd moment for sure. Well, I was hot, and I was like, after that, I was like, you have just. I'm teaching you a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
You will get 3 gifts from now on, and that is it.
Yeah.
If it's good enough for Jesus, it's good enough for you. And that's what we did.
Yeah.
Now, we got them a Christmas box that had their pajamas and a movie and something like that in it.
Yeah.
But then we started doing the 3
But as far
gifts
as
from
wants,
Santa, and that is all you. I'm not allowing Santa to bring you anything else. I'm writing a note. Santa, do not bring more than 3 gifts. That's
Yeah.
it. Now,
Well, we were
he gets stuff
always-
from the family, but from us, he wasn't getting anything else, nor any of them.
Yeah.
I just I said, well, we're going to teach you a lesson. You're going to learn today.
Yeah.
I
I know, and
because
that's
it's
why I want to
become
start
so
early with Deason. That way he
Yeah.
knows
that he doesn't
he does-
expect.
Yeah.
Because that's what that was. We have we have ruined these kids by just showering them with more
it's
stuff than they can even.
Yes. And it's easy
use.
to do.
It is.
Especially, like, I get so mad at my mom and my mother-in-law and father-in-law because they do it, but I do it too. And it's like, you come out and you see it and you're like, oh, Deason would love this. I'm going to get it. And then next thing you know, you've got 20 presents from one person.
Yeah.
And you already can't get in his bedroom. Like,
Exactly.
it's ridiculous.
And we did it last year. We ended up buying a couple of gifts for the grandkids after I said we were only going to do a little bit.
I always start early thinking I'm getting a head start, and then I forget what I buy, and then it gets to Christmas Eve, and I start wrapping. I do wait until Christmas Eve most of the time, and I will stay up all night long.
Have you forgotten that you got a gift and then found
Yes,
it a
and
long
then I'm
time
like,
later?
why do
I
we
feel like
have
we've had this
50
conversation
presents?
already.
Yes.
Did we?
We did.
Okay, talk about the boots that my ex-husband found the boots.
the boots.
That were from when my son was
years
probably like
ago.
7 years old, and he's 25 now. And he goes,
Yes.
"Look what I found in Mother's closet." Obviously, we bought him some boots and forgot about it. And I was like, I vaguely remember that. But how did we forget that we bought the boots?
Right.
Like, how did we forget that?
I will say, though, it's
That's a
easier
prime
for me
example.
with Santa because I was raised, my mom and dad taught me that you have to pay Santa. They had to pay Santa because Santa has elves that work for him. He has to feed his animals. You don't get anything for free. Everybody has to pay Santa. And that's why people get different things from Santa, just based on what they can spend.
Okay.
Yes, realistic. That way, we weren't asking for unobtainable things or 50,000 things from Santa. We
That
knew
is
that my
very
mom and dad had to pay
smart.
Santa. So it's easier for me with Santa stuff to scale back.
Yeah, that is
'Cause I'm like,
actually very,
well-
very smart. My parents did not do that. What they did do, though, one year I would not go to sleep, and I kept waking up, and they kept telling
You're
me to
so
go back.
excited and anxious.
Yeah, we lived in Hoover. We lived at Carousel Court Apartments. I'll never forget it. We lived on the bottom, and we had a little patio out back. The back door had a sliding glass door, and had the patio, and it had a thing that would slide and close off the curtain. And it was cold, so it wasn't like we were going out the back door a whole lot. I wake up, and all of that stuff is on the back patio, and my dad is bringing some stuff in.
Oh, no.
And I wake up and I was like, what's going on? And I look back on it now and realize the look I got that they were passing on each other was like crap,
Yeah.
and
But
they
you
were
had
like,
no idea.
but he did not miss a beat. He said, well, you wouldn't go to sleep. Santa just loaded throw the stuff on the patio. So now I got to put all this stuff together. So now you need to go back to bed. But like, thanks a lot, And I was like, I went back to bed like, crying because, Santa was so upset with me I wouldn't go to sleep that he
Yeah.
left all my stuff on the back patio.
Oh, gosh.
And, we were able to get at least 2 more years out of Santa with
Yeah.
me. But then,
How old were you when you...
9.
Me too. But then I just pretended for the longest time. Santa's still real.
Mm-hmm. As far as I'm concerned, he
Yeah.
is. I mean, you can't tell me any different. I still sit and watch Santa Claus movies
Yeah.
and
Let me
all
tell
that stuff
you,
at Christmas. I
Decent-
love it.
At Christmas, Decent realized, when they put the new movies on with the smart TVs, it'll show like a preview, like of what, almost like an ad.
Mm-hmm.
The day that the Grinch got put back on Peacock, he's like, the Grinch, the real Grinch. He's obsessed with the Grinch. Last year, he watched it until they took it off. I think it was like in February when they took it off. He watched it every day. We've probably watched the Grinch, and it's not the Jim Carrey one. It's the new one.
New one, yeah.
And that's the real one to him. We've probably watched the Grinch already this year 40 times.
What's the new Grinch?
It's a cartoon.
That was the before.
No, this isn't like the old cartoon. This one
Oh.
came out, I think, like maybe 2014.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
And it's got like rap music. The songs are like rap, kind of.
Fun.
Yeah. But he is obsessed with the Grinch. He loves him. When we went to Universal a couple of years ago, he was almost 2. We went to the Grinch play they have there, and everyone else, the Grinch came out, and they were like, oh, boo. Decent was like, whoa!
The Grinch!
He always likes the
Would
bad
you-
guys the best.
Would you ever, well, see, he would love it, though.
The dress up thing?
the-
He'd love it.
Well, the where where you're getting
Oh
the
no,
pictures
he
made.
would be obsessed. Last
and
year,
the
we go.
Grinch comes out and the kids are like, trying to get
No,
away
he
from
would
him and
be
stuff.
like, "Wow!" like losing his marbles. Last year, we always go to New Orleans on Halloween and on Christmas because they have a Christmas parade too. That it's like a mini Macy's Day Parade, and it's put on by Children's Hospital there, and they have the big balloons that they walk through the city. But they're not as big, of course.
Yeah, right.
They had maybe 3 Grinches there last year, and every time they come out on the parade, he's like, Grinch, it's decent.
One year I did, not this past year, it was a couple of Christmases ago because I was on the board at the chamber in Odenville. And like every other float was the Grinch.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there was Grinches just walking through the parade.
Decent loves it.
It was hilarious.
He's not scared at all.
Everything was the Grinch stuff.
And he thinks they know him. Like,
Oh,
he's
he
like,
does.
it's me, it's decent. Every time.
Santa Claus did that. Santa Claus was, and his grandkids were in the parade.
Oh, no, yeah.
And he was going, oh, ho, ho, Merry Christmas, so and so.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he knows my name.
Yeah.
It was so funny. It was so funny. We laughed so hard at that. They didn't realize that was their grandpa doing it. We called him an authentic Santa because he was like, he had
Really?
yes, he had his costume, his wardrobe designed.
I
and
love
made
when they
for
have like the
him.
fancy ones.
Oh,
yes.
his beard was perfect. It was his. I mean, his hair was his. I mean, he was so awesome.
You know, there's a Santa helper that moved to Verbena a few years ago when I was pregnant with Decent. Yes,
Really?
and his house is already decorated. Yeah. And they said, I haven't been there, but he lets like special needs kids come to his house to see him. And they say his house is decorated year round inside for Christmas. But he
Really?
decorates outside, like it's decorated now. Like I think he decorated it this week.
Oh wow!
But I'm so excited for Decent to realize that he's a Santa helper because, like, you'll go by in the middle of summer, he'll be cutting his grass and, like, he'll be wearing, like, a Hawaiian Christmas shirt.
Yes.
And it's a Santa helper. Like, he looks like Santa.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it, love it, love it. All right, so we were talking before we got off on this Christmas tangent.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how that came.
Well, that just, it's Morning Mayhem. We're just falling down the rabbit hole, chasing
The
squirrels.
TNT tornado.
Yes, it's what it
Catching
is. We don't know.
everything.
We just hop, 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 hop. Tornadoes do. They hop around, so that's what we're doing. We're like, hop
We're
around.
just throwing everything around this room.
Yes. We were talking about the AI thing.
Yes.
And people can, like, mimic you
Voices,
and your voice
yeah.
and stuff like that. And I just saw on this thing where there was a lady who lost $15,000 to a AI scam
Oh, no.
that I guess it
like as a
cloned
ransom.
her daughter's voice.
Yeah.
And I've seen them where they call and like, you know, hey, whatever your grandmother's name is, I've been arrested. I'm in jail.
Yeah.
I need X amount of bond money. I need you to send it here immediately. And these people are believing it, so they're
Yes.
doing it. They're like, and then they lose that money. And luckily, I've never been a victim of something like that. But think if I caught you and you did something like that to me, we would be having a discussion.
I know. I couldn't imagine. Because you know, like, even if you know something like that's going on and you pick up the phone and it's somebody, it sounds like someone like that you love, like just the terror that you would feel.
Exactly.
I couldn't imagine.
That's how they get it. They get
Yeah.
off the fear. But this is like, it's like fake car accidents, ransom demands. They get your emotions up. So I mean, you know,
So you don't think clearly.
yeah, they make demands for crypto or cash. And it's wild. But this lady got scammed for $15,000. That is scary.
Which
To think that actually happens. It says here, scammers use AI software to analyze voice samples and create a synthetic version that can say anything they want. They contact the target victim, often by phone, with a scenario designed to create panic and pressure them into acting quickly without thinking. Because if you are thinking that it's somebody you love, you're going to be like that with your, you know. And they may even use like a pre-generated audio clip with real-time voice transformer to have a conversation with the victim. Man, these is high-tech
I know.
scamming.
I can't even. I
That
don't
is
have
scary.
the brains to even put all that together. Like, where are these people coming from that they can do that? I can barely form sentences on my own, much less in somebody else's voice on the computer.
Well, this is so these are some ways to keep from having this happen to you. Set up a safe word. So if you get a
Oh,
call from somebody and they say this is so and so, say, okay, what's the safe word?
that's smart.
If they can't give it, then they're not your loved one.
Yeah.
Don't act under pressure. Even if the caller claims there's an emergency, hang up and independently contact a person at their known phone number.
Yeah. That's
to
what I saw.
Confirm the story. Limit your digital footprint. Be cautious about what you and your family post on social media, especially videos with recordings.
Yeah. Because anyone can save your videos or screen record them.
Mm-hmm. It says if you receive a call from an unknown number, it may be best not to answer. If you do, let the caller speak first to avoid giving them a sample of your voice.
Mm-hmm.
Report the scam, obviously. But still, the fact that they can do that
I
is
know.
wild. Now, I knew that they were calling in from the jail, but I thought it was people saying, hey, I'm calling on behalf of
No.
so-and-so. They're here in this such and such jail, and they're being held for X amount of bond. We're going to need you to, do whatever. But they're actually cloning the voice of the person so that it sounds more realistic, and it's working, unfortunately. And, most of the time, the people who get scammed are older people because they just don't know better.
I know.
You can talk them into doing anything, and that is so sad.
You
Even
can.
if you say, don't do this, what do you think they do? First thing they do is whatever you tell them not to.
Yeah. I know.
Like,
when I worked
well,
at
they
the
said
bank.
that my computer was doing this, and they told me to call this number. Don't do that.
No.
The IRS just called and said I owe this much money. They told me I had to, pay the bill or do this, or that I have this going on. That no, you gotta, tell them don't do anything. Call me.
Yeah.
Before you act on anything, call me. Let's look into it before we make, a mistake. Because you can't. Because once that money's gone, chances are you're not getting it back.
No, especially with like how they want it, because most of the time they want a money order or they want a like cashier check or a gift card, and you can't get your money back on those most of the time, especially once you make them out to someone.
Yeah, wild, absolutely wild that happens.
Yeah,
And I think these scams ramp up more this time of year too,
Yeah.
when it starts going into the holidays. But people are just doing all kinds of things. There was a lady that was on TikTok, got caught stealing, and she's like, I don't care. This is what I got. This is what I got. This is what I got. They cut off my SNAP benefits, so I'm just going to take what I want.
oh my gosh,
And videoed it.
that is.
What is happening?
I'm gonna go get
I
my
know, don't
shirt
even get me
made
started.
today.
Don't get
I'm
me
gonna go get my shirt made
started.
today. Face the consequences of your actions.
Yeah.
My gosh. Well, and that's like a lot of people, and I too want to do this, donate to like the little food pantries that a lot of food pantries have just popped up, the little cabinets, you can go fill. But then, and I think we might have talked about this, or I might have just seen something about it online. So many people steal from those things and just go clear them out. It's like, what can I actually do to help someone who needs help?
Yep. Well, right now, we're going to be a drop-off point. Amanda at 357 Boutique in Maplesville.
Yes.
I always get
Is
it
it
wrong.
357 or is it 356? It's 3 something something.
Yeah, in
Let me
Maplesville.
look and see.
She's going to be taking donations of food, and she's going to let people come. She's going to do like an application process. And so we're going to help those that are in need of food.
Yeah.
We got to do something at least until the government opens back up, because this has gone on long enough as far as I'm concerned. And now I'm to the point to where I'm blaming everybody. Everybody in Washington, it's their fault this is not being resolved.
find her
And so
boutique.
now I'm ticked. I'm ticked at both sides, because this is ridiculous. People's money is being messed with here at
Yeah.
Christmas. They can't pay their bills. You know, bad things are going to start happening to them, and it's not fair. It's
And
not
it's
fair because
affecting
they're not the ones that
kids,
caused
too.
this.
Yeah.
It's these idiots up here who are running the government.
Yeah. Well, you know, and I was
it's
listening.
both sides. So don't think I'm like
Yeah.
hopping on one way or the other. I'm blaming both sides for this.
And do you know, yesterday I got in the car and it was on a radio station. I don't even know what radio station it was on, but they were talking about this. And the man was like, I think he said 1 out of every 7 people in Alabama are on SNAP benefits.
Which is
And
ridiculous.
then
We shouldn't
It is
be.
ridiculous. But he was like, I mean, it sounds to me like it's being abused anyway. Okay, but you don't take away from everybody. And first off, it's not, I mean, it is that easy to abuse it because people can lie. But if you're doing it right, it's not easy to abuse the system, you know?
Mhm.
Like if you're doing it legitimately and filling out your paperwork how it's supposed to be filled out. But of course, there are people who lie
Mhm.
on it. And yes, it does look like it's being abused, okay? But like, even then, now's not the time to wonder if it's being abused
Yeah,
or
let's
not.
don't worry about that. Let's get this
Let's get it
and-
back up and going and then look further
and
into
then go
it.
into it. Yeah. Right now, let's just get these people what they
Yes.
need.
Because-
There's a restaurant in Jasper. It's called Alabama Stackers in Walker County. Is going to offer free meals to children starting Saturday with
Oh,
no
good.
questions asked until SNAP benefits are restored.
Good. I love that.
We're going
because
to
it's
do everything
getting-
we can until we can't do anything else. This is Nick McKinney and his brothers opened the restaurant in 2020 with the goal of supporting their community through initiatives like this. And he says, these are our neighbors. We love our neighbors. We try to do what we can. And anyone that we can help, we do.
That's
I think that is
wonderful.
amazing. So if you want to go support a business that is supporting their community, go to Jasper and try Alabama Stackers. That's a cool name anyway.
That is a cool name.
But I think you're going to see a lot of that happening.
I think so, too.
this Christmas is going to be one where you see more and more people do a lot of giving.
Yeah.
And I think that's
so,
the way
too.
it should be. I actually went to, so, you know, we're doing the regional football games.
Yeah.
So I went selling yesterday to try to get some sponsors, and I went into Market 22, there where Bees Market used to be. And I
Yeah.
met Tavante Brown. He's a hometown boy. He's actually from Jemison.
Wow.
And he was born and raised and went to Jemison High School, but he started, you know, he took over that business and is named it Market 22. He is going to give us 2 hams and 2 turkeys to give away
Aw.
for Thanksgiving. And I mean, we're just going to have all kinds of lots of restaurants are going to be participating in that. So we're going to have a huge ham and turkey giveaway for Thanksgiving.
Good.
We're going to have a couple of full meals that we give away as well. And I want them to go to folks that need it.
Yeah.
Please, let's help nominate a family is what I want
Yeah.
everybody. Nominate a family that needs it, and that's how we're going to do that. So
Yeah.
closer to Thanksgiving, we'll do that. And we're also going to do our kind of sort of 12 Days of Christmas giveaway too. You know, last year we gave away $2,000 and raised a lot of, we got lots of donations for our food pantry that we did and Christmas toys for kids.
Yeah.
Now, and the reason we did that, the Christmas toys, was because the sheriff department, they normally do Christmas for kids, and they didn't have enough enough help to do that. So we just kind of did our own little thing. But I know that this year, the Rotary said they were doing something, and I said, well, you might want to get with the sheriff's department and see if they're going to be doing theirs. But we'll still do ours here as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to do our part. We're going to make sure that we have, lots of opportunities for people in need, or we're able to help those families.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready for Christmas Village? All right.
Woohoo.
Let me get the little headphones here. It's,
Okay.
we got Kelsey Jackson with, oh my gosh, I'm all tangled up here. Hold on, Kelsey. Help. Here we go.
Ben said.
Go to break? Okay. we'll go to break first, and then we're gonna bring Kelsey on. Sorry, I'm telling her to hang on, and she's not even on there. Okay, leave it to me. All right, we're gonna go to break. We're going to break. When we come back, it's gonna be Kelsey Jackson with Christmas Village to tell you what all is gonna be going on starting next week.
About to get cut
Because
off.
Christmas Village comes to town. Y'all stay with us. Teresa and Taylor broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Need reliable towing or diesel repair? MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984.
Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton. We are back. The time is 8:17. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Taylor here with you on this Thursday. And we have a call-in guest. We have Miss Kelsey Jackson with Christmas Village. Good morning, Kelsey.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming on with us. So I have had a partnership with Christmas Village for a long time, and we are able to give away lots of tickets to Christmas Village. These ladies are fighting to the death for these things. It's a big deal. So let's talk about Christmas Village and everything it has to offer. First, this is like, I don't know, a bunch of years. What annual Christmas Village is this now?
This is the 44th year for Christmas
Wow.
Village.
Gosh, I think we were off a little bit.
Gosh, I said a bunch.
Yeah.
I didn't say that many. My gosh. Now, it has grown tremendously from when I was younger. It is 2 levels, hundreds of vendors. Anything and everything you could think of is there. How long do y'all have to plan to put this on?
You know, we plan year round. I mean, we will start planning for next year's show after next weekend when the show ends.
Wow.
So it is a full-time year-round planning process for us.
How many vendors do you typically have around about?
You know, we have about 700 upstairs and downstairs.
Oh,
We actually we added another hall this year just because we have so many great vendors that get signed up for shoppers to come and check out. So we have even more vendors than we've had in previous years this year.
You know, I actually know people that go one day and they shop themselves out and then turn around and come back the next day because they just couldn't get to everything. Do you see that a lot?
Oh yeah, we do. I mean, there's so many booths to check out. There's so many different products to shop that I'm not surprised to hear that people take a few days to get through it because you really want to take your time too and not rush through. So it definitely is a 2-day process for some that really want to get their shopping done.
Yeah, and there's like right now there's hotels down there you can stay and you can just make a whole week of it if you wanted to. Now, what days y'all have the VIP day on certain days, and those tickets were sold out pretty quick. What day is your VIP day?
So VIP Day will be on Wednesday, beginning at 9 a.m. that morning. We did sell out of our VIP tickets online within 2 minutes this year. I think we broke the record from last year. So we are completely sold out of those tickets, but we still do have our advanced early bird tickets available online for purchase. And we'll also have our general admission tickets available online and at the box office starting that Thursday morning next week.
Now, what is the advanced early bird? What is the difference between that and the VIP?
Yeah, absolutely. So advanced early bird, you can use any one morning between that Thursday and Sunday, and it gets you in an hour early than our general hour. So that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it'll get you in at 9 a.m. instead of 10 to just kind of beat the crowds a little bit. And then that Sunday morning, you can come at 11 instead of noon.
Oh, wow. Okay. How many people do you typically see in Christmas Village week, thereabout, just roundabout average?
Last year, we had around 45,000 people come through the doors and join us to shop.
My gosh.
God,
Holy crap.
that's wild.
That's a lot of people. And do y'all do a lot of special things? So what have y'all got, special going on outside of just the vendors?
Yeah, so we will have Santa there like we do every year. So he will be upstairs for everybody to take pictures with. We also partnered with Make-A-Wish Alabama. So if you are shopping, be sure to check out their booth and you're able to make a donation with them. We partnered with Grace Klein Community this year. So we will be doing a food drive at the entrance of the show. We know right now that's more important than ever, especially with the holidays coming up. So if you're able to and you're planning on coming out to the show, if you can bring a few non-perishable items, that would be awesome to help them out this holiday season, get those families fed. And then we will also be doing our Merry Money giveaway during the show hours. So it's where shoppers can just scan a QR code and enter to win, and we'll be giving away $25 every hour, and then we'll have a grand prize winner of $100 every hour, and shoppers can use that cash wherever they want in the show.
Oh, wow. Now, this extra hall that you've added, where is that exactly?
So that is going to be downstairs connected to the North Hall. It is the South Hall.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be right there for shoppers to just keep on walking and walk through and check out the new booths that we've added this year.
About how many booths is that you added?
I would say 50, around 50
Okay.
we've added for this year.
Yeah. Look, I have a hard time going through the whole thing. And then now you added 50 more for me to get through. Look, Taylor just said a while ago, she's like, one thing you have to do before you go to Christmas Village is pre-budget. Like, set yourself a strict budget because you will so quickly go over it if you're not careful. Because every time I go by a booth, there's something I want.
Oh, yeah. I could
forget
find
that
something in every booth.
Yeah, I forget I'm supposed to be shopping for others.
Yeah.
And it's not just for women. I mean, I saw a bunch of booths that were tailored for men, too. I mean, there was a guy that did belts. There was a guy that does sauces and rubs. There were several of those. And other different things. So, I mean, I know guys aren't typically like to go this type of thing, but I have seen some men that really enjoy it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fun for the whole family. I mean, especially bringing your kids. Again, we have Santa. We have a lot of things for them to check out, vendors that sell toys. Again, like you said, with the men, I mean, we have men's apparel. We have all kinds of things for everybody.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. So again, it's the VIP is on Wednesday. That's November 5th. And then it goes through Thursday with general admission, and you can still do the early birds. You still have some of those tickets available. And that gets you in an hour earlier each day. Kelsey, is there anything else that you wanted to let folks know about Christmas Village for this year?
We're just thrilled to be back for another great year and can't wait for everybody to come shop the show and see all that we've planned throughout this past year. And again, just check out that new South Hall that we've added with all those new vendors.
Now, do you get to shop? Do you get to pre-shop when all this is going on?
Oh, man. Yeah, I'll start my shopping when we start moving on Monday. It gets a little dangerous for us being there for the whole week.
Oh, yeah, you get the early bird. Yeah, you're the way early.
Absolutely.
And the massive VIP. How many workers does it take to put this thing on? I guess you employ folks from the BJCC, but I mean, about how many people does it take to pull this thing off?
Yeah, so we have a team of 4 that will come in, and again, we are the team working year-round on it. But then we also, again, like you said, we have amazing people that we work with at the BJCC and their hospitality team as well, and they help us get planned and everything. And then we just have a lot of locals that have been volunteering every year for 20 plus years, and so they come and help us out, and I mean, they know the show almost better than we do with all the years that they've had on site helping. So we have a team of about 20 that will be on site throughout the weekend helping us out.
Well, that doesn't seem like enough for that many.
No.
700 booths, 20 people. All right. Y'all do a great job. It's one of my favorite things to go to. I always find something, to put. Last year, though, I got the big old shopping bag, and I didn't fill it up to the top like I'd expected to do, but because I ran out of money before I ran out of space. Well, I hope y'all have a great show, and I will probably see y'all on Thursday.
All right, we are looking forward to it. Can't wait.
Absolutely. Thank you. We appreciate your partnership. Have a great holiday season.
Thank you. You guys as well.
All right. Thanks, Kelsey. All right. That was Kelsey Jackson with Christmas Village. They've got a whole new hall that they've added 50 more vendors for a total of about 700. I thought it was a few hundred.
Yeah,
I did not
had no
know it was
idea.
700. I
It'll
almost
be
fell
over
out of my
1,000 before too long.
Wow. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember, I want to say in the beginning, it was just the bottom.
Yeah.
Then they added the top. Now they've added a whole nother side wing. Wow.
Crazy. And when she said there's only 4 of them that work on it throughout the year, that is
How?
wild. Like, how do only 4 people pull all this together?
I mean, 2 of us do this here.
Yeah.
Or 3 now. And I feel like we don't have enough people. I can't imagine 4 people working on Christmas Village. That's a lot.
That is.
That's a whole
That's a
lot.
lot on each person, I feel.
Ricky, you are fired.
No.
Let me just tell you, Ricky is supposed to have his NASCAR video to me for Jamie's show
Oh, no.
on Wednesdays. They all are. And guess what they don't do? They don't get it to me on Wednesday. They get it to me at like 11:30 at night on Wednesday. And then they also give it to me at, on Thursday morning, and they say, can you get this in? No, I can't. I'm already done. Because when I get there, I have about an hour.
Wednesday is at 12 a.m.
Yeah, I have about
Between Tuesday and Wednesday, not Wednesday and Thursday.
I have about an hour of setup time that I can do to make sure everything's working properly.
Yeah.
I don't have time to sit and load those videos up.
It takes a long time
So,
for a video to
Too
send and
bad.
to upload.
So sad.
Womp womp.
Womp, womp,
You have a sound effect for that?
He does, but he's on his phone. I know, right? Brian Eddy with Bonfire Ranch. He says, good morning from Bonfire. And a reminder,
Woohoo.
I've been talking about it, but be
Yes.
sure y'all join them for their Stars and Strides Fall Festival Saturday
Okay.
from 2 until 7.
Where are they located?
So, you would ask me that. I don't know the exact address. Brian, if you're on,
We can find them on
hop
Facebook. though.
online and show me, because tell me what the actual address is to kind of give me a landmark. Because it's they're on a bunch of acres, so it's out here in Clanton. Yeah, they do a phenomenal job. Actually, I'm so glad to have them as one of our, I guess, community service is what they do for veterans and first responders. It's County Road. It's 631 County Road 16 is where they are. So they have a newly stocked bass pond, so you can do that. They're going to have some live music. They'll have some vendors, some veteran outreach things out there, and you can do the horses as well, and they're going to have a bonfire at the end, so that'll be a lot of fun.
That's gonna be a fun day.
That'll be a fun day. I hope they have a huge turnout for that. Absolutely love what they are doing. It's amazing. All right, it's 8:29. We're going to take another break. When we come back, I'm going to talk about a couple of things in the headlines. This is one story about a teacher that died after drinking a margarita that has me totally just infuriated.
Yes.
So I want to talk about that. And then, I just took a cruise. and there was a lady that didn't make it back on the cruise ship, and I want to talk about that as
On
well.
yours?
No,
okay.
on this is scary though. This
Yeah.
kind of stuff could happen. So we'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Taylor, TNT, here on this Thursday, broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts.
We are back. The time is 8:33. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Taylor here with you on this Thursday morning. A little drizzly, a little cool.
It is.
And I've got to go to a softball game tonight. It's going to be a little chilly.
I know it.
And I did not bring my toboggan.
Aw. You know, Walmart has some really cute ones right now. I saw them this morning.
I try to stay away from there.
Yeah, me too, but what can you do?
Yeah, I guess. Baden, I was telling Baden, I said, we got to have somebody for next Friday. And he's like, for
Yeah.
what? I said, my girls' trip that I take every year.
I'll have to
He's
call
like,
Andy.
this is the first time I'm hearing about it. I said, I've told you about it. I've been talking about it for weeks. He goes, I think you tell me. Because he said he didn't know about my dentist appointment either, and I've had that for 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think you talked about it on air a couple weeks ago.
But then they changed it on me. They called me and
okay.
said, hey, we don't have your stuff ready. You're going to have to wait and come on Thursday, so I had to change it. My bad. I apologize. He's ready to murder me right now because we've got so much to do, but I'll be doing all mine tomorrow.
Well, I'll be here till 1. If you need me.
He's like, yeah,
He's like,
great.
great.
Helpful.
Yay. It's like, can you please go in there and finish the office that's been under construction for 3 months now?
Look, it takes time to get stuff done around here. Look, he's now getting a mural painted on this wall.
Yes, it's
And
going to
he
look
took-
so good.
It is going to look good. However, he moves my cheese, and I don't like it.
Cheese?
Have not ever heard that? Don't move my cheese.
I've never
It's a
heard that in
book.
my life.
It's about people. It's about it. it starts off with a.
Thought you were about to say he unhung the lights.
No,
you start
it's
talking
about
cheese. What the crap?
Who moved? It's called, the book is called "Who Moved My Cheese," and it's about a mouse who. It's hard to explain. Anyway,
Is it a
basically-
kid's book?
No,
She leaves
Oh.
her cheese out, lets it mold, and eats.
no.
Cut off the
it
moldy
basically
parts.
means don't change things. I like things
Is
the
it a
way they
self-help?
are.
Should I read it?
Kinda. It's kind of one of those self-help. It helps you in the workplace, especially.
Oh, I need help with that.
You
Okay.
know. But I'm a very, like, once I get my house like I want it, that's the way I want it to stay. I don't rearrange furniture. I don't do
Really?
any of that stuff. My
my gosh.
sister, every time I
Me
visit
too.
her, she's rearranged it somewhere. And that's how I feel coming into work every single day. I walk in and I never know what he's done. He'll be like, "Oh, he'll send me pictures. Guess what I did? I rearranged, I moved, I added, I did." So I come in here the other day and he pulled out, I call it mine. He pulled off my on air thing. He's taking the lights down. I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Well, we're getting a mural." I specifically said I didn't want one of those. Donald, apparently you didn't listen when I said we want to keep things the way they are.
That
No,
is funny.
he just moved right on forward with the mural.
So-
and I know it's going to look good because he did
yeah.
talk about it.
It'll look great.
But I still like my lights and my things, and I don't want
Yeah.
that messed up.
I always was the kid that, like, my parents would wake up and my bedroom would look like a total any room. Like, I was 10 years old moving furniture around by myself, sliding it across the floor.
I mean, if I did do that, I never asked for help. But
Yeah.
I mean, and I would only rearrange it if I added something. Like my mom and dad gave me their old stereo system with the record player and it was one of them bigs that had the speakers and
Yeah.
had the glass thing. You could put everything on it. So they gave me their old system, and I had to rearrange my room to make that fit somewhere.
But you didn't
right.
rearrange just for fun.
No.
I loved it.
No, it was for practicality reasons. I don't. If I like it the way it is, we're not messing with it. It stays that way.
My house
Every time you
now-
come to my house, it's going to be the same minus whatever seasonal decorations I might have.
Yeah.
I
That's
sit
it.
back and I look at something, my head starts spinning. I'm like, I need to change that.
But my sister, no. She rearranges every other week. My poor brother-in-law, I bet he just like, where have you put this now? Like, where is this going now? And I just don't,
Now, see, I won't move stuff like in my kitchen, like everything's in the same place it's been. Or like if I could move things in my living room, the layout of our house is weird and our furniture only fits how we have it, so I can't move it and it makes me sad. But if I were to move it, I wouldn't move the things that were like in my cabinets.
right.
Like the cabinet under the TV, it has what's been in there since we moved into the house.
Right.
So like
It's going to
Bailey
stay
wouldn't
that
have to
way.
look for things. It would just be the furniture that would be moved around.
Right. I just don't. And my mom used to do that. She would move stuff around, and it drove me crazy. It absolutely drove me crazy. I felt like I was walking into a different house every time. Not only that, she could get a little bit manic sometimes. And when she would do that, she would start taking things off the wall, and it'd be 10:30 at night, and she'd be downstairs hammering, and she'd wake me up and say, "Can you come hold this picture for me?" And I'm down there going, holding it against the wall. I can't even. I got to be at school the next morning. I got to get up at like 5.
Oh, me.
Look, I had to get up at 5 o'clock every morning to be at school by 8 because
Oh,
I
I
had to
never
do my hair,
could.
girl.
I never could. I wore sweatpants
I had
and a
80s
sweatshirt.
hair, and I had my full makeup on. Everything was just right when I walked out the door.
I'm the type of ADHD that I take on my hobbies into my clothing. And when I started playing basketball, I went from like super girly dancer to super tomboy basketball player. Even though I was trash, I was so bad at basketball. I would wear my socks and sandals, my sweatpants. Actually, they were my dad's sweatpants, so they were really baggy.
I get it. I get it.
This sweatpants, like I got them from him, and he never wore them. And my sweatshirt.
You just never gave them back.
And I would do a big bun. And if I fixed my hair, I would wear it wavy because I would braid it at night and let it do natural.
Yeah, I mean,
But I never knew people didn't like change like that. Well, I mean, I knew it, but I never experienced it until I started working at the preschool. And God love Miss Beth. She's not my assistant teacher, but we're co-teachers. We told her we were going to change up the room, and I went in and changed it every night, and I come back, and that next day, it was like she's a totally different person.
She was, you
and at
moved
the end
her
of the day, I was
cheese.
like, are you okay? Like, you got something going on? And she's like, yeah, it's just a lot. And I was like, what? And she's like, just the room. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize it affected people that bad.
It does. It's
And even with the heads up, she was like, it's just a lot.
yeah. It is a comfort, safe.
Yeah.
When you get it like you like it, you don't want it to change.
Yeah.
You just don't. I'm not. I like things to be a certain way, and I want it to stay that way. And that is so old school. You know, I get.
See, and
Just-
like,
I'm weird.
I'm not
I'm
that
very-
way. Or I'm that way with like people,
Mhm.
but like with my environment, I'm not that way.
Yeah.
So like when I lived with my mom and dad, if I'd go in and she'd have the living room changed around, I'm like, oh, it's like a new house in here.
Yeah.
I love it.
No. I didn't like that.
Where did you get this from? We've had this for 10 years? What? It's like shopping without spending money.
Look, that's why I have stuff that I don't know I have is because I
Yeah.
put it away and then I get it something like I like it and then I never
I'm
do anything
so
else.
bad about that.
I'm terrible. I just really, I don't know why that is.
I have so much stuff, I
that
don't
I'm
know
like
what
that.
I have.
I probably need to delve into that why I'm like that
yeah.
so much. Like even with the office, you know, I just don't want change.
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
Hmm.
Like it took me forever to get with it on the cell phone thing.
Really?
Like I was not a fan. Not a fan at all. It actually, when I got my cell phone and it rang a lot, it drove me nuts.
Oh, I bet.
It was like,
very
I
overstimulating.
cannot do this, you know?
Yeah.
I just,
Last year,
when
I
you're
decided,
that accessible.
Yeah.
Because I was used to just having a home phone.
Get you a home phone. You
I
need
had
to
a
get you a
work phone
kitchen
and I had a
phone.
home phone. And there was a time between work and home or the store or whatever, I did not have,
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
you need to get you a kitchen phone.
yeah, definitely. I got to have that.
But then Baden would be ringing it all the time.
No, he wouldn't.
You'd have them blocked.
Oh, yeah. From this time to this time during the day, Baden's blocked.
I have a special voicemail. Hello, Baden. I am off the clock.
I'll
talk to you tomorrow.
I
Bye.
was seeing customers yesterday. I spent a good minute over at Market 22
Yeah.
talking to them
I've been
for a
wanting to go
while.
see them, and I keep
they've
putting it
got-
off. I need to go.
They got some fresh stuff in there. You
Yeah.
need to go check them out. And I spent a while in there, and he had tried to call me. He said, "Man, I thought you fell off a cliff or something." But then he's the worst. He said, "I'll call you right back. This is a
Oh,
call
I
I've been."
know.
And I sat there in the parking lot before I drove off because I was like, "He's gonna want to talk to me about stuff," and I'm just
You never
gonna,
called him back.
Just wanna, I
You know
finally
what
just
I
had
love
to text him
about
something.
You know what I love about Baden?
It is true.
You'll call him and he won't answer, and then he'll text me like, "I'll call you right back," and then he calls you and he's like, "Taylor," like he's been trying to get in touch with me for 4 years and has never been able to talk to me. Every single time, I'm like, "What is your deal?"
Baden, what have you sent me?
Look, she ain't heard nothing I said.
I did.
I'm here talking to myself and these people that are watching.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have monthly
still-
food resources. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked. I did.
Go ahead. It's not going to be funny now.
I saw that
Baden
he
thought it was
sent
funny.
me
Baden heard
something.
it. That's all that matters.
And that's a lot. You
Well,
want me
read
to
it.
read that off from my phone? Oh,
Oh.
okay. You just want me to? Okay. Oh.
It's just resources.
Yes, and I'm gonna make a list from what he just sent me, and we will go over that tomorrow.
Okay.
Of some different things that they're gonna have available for folks. For blessing boxes and just things like that you can get food. I think
And I
this
know
is
a lot of
this
churches
is
in the area
fantastic that our community is doing
things.
this kind of stuff. The what now?
A lot of churches in the area are doing things.
Oh yeah. Well, the churches have a lot of people in their own congregation that are probably going to need to take advantage of this because there are a lot of government workers that are going without right now.
Yeah, there
I mean,
are.
That's why some of the air traffic controllers aren't showing up is because they're not getting paid. And I kind of don't blame them, even though they're saying, well, you're going to get the back pay. when this all
They
starts
don't do
back up
anything for
again.
now.
But so how long are they supposed to wait before they pay their mortgage and gets in
Yeah.
foreclosure? And I'm hoping that the financial institutions are giving them some grace on
Yeah.
that. I would hope that during COVID, they said you can't evict anybody, you can't foreclose on anybody's
Mm-hmm.
house, power companies can't turn the power off, water company. I would think that if they can do that for COVID,
Mm-hmm.
they should be able to do the same thing during this shutdown.
They should be able to.
I haven't heard anything about them doing it though.
I haven't either.
I mean, look, I get
Because if you
trying to make a
can-
power play, but now,
Yeah, but if you can provide like proof that
Yeah.
you work
For
and
the
you're
government, yeah.
or that you have benefits and stuff from the government that you're not receiving, you should be able to take that and get some kind of not assistance, but what is it?
well, you should be able to get assistance too. of
Well, yeah,
some
but
sort.
like a prolonging.
yeah,
I can't think of the word I'm
yeah,
trying
I
to
know what
use.
you're trying to say. An extension.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. It's 8:45. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we're going to wrap up this morning on Morning Mayhem. But we will talk about the teacher, and we will
Yes.
talk about the cruise ship. And then there was a no pants Zoom. We got to talk about that because that's hilarious. When we come back, you're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Taylor broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Need reliable towing or diesel repair? MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Universal Heights Academy is now enrolling for the following programs: aesthetics, manicurist, waxing, cosmetology, barbering, and the instructor crossover program. We're offering small class sizes for more personalized instruction. Hybrid and online classes are also available. Find us on Facebook or visit uhaway.com for more information on our discounted enrollment rates. Your rewarding career starts with Universal Heights Academy.
We are back. The time is 8:48. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Taylor here with you on this Thursday morning. This is an awful story. However, I cannot imagine this happening, and I don't really understand how it happened. But there was a lady that went to a Mexican restaurant, and she died after being served a margarita with industrial greaser in it. She drank one margarita, got sick, went to the bathroom, got sick, and they just kind of chalked it up to something. And then she drank another one and ended up dying from it. How in the heck do you drink a margarita with industrial greaser in it?
I don't know.
Right now, there's a civil lawsuit being filed. The industrial greaser contained lye. Are you okay over there?
Are you laughing because
He
it's
is
degreaser? Are you laughing because it's degreaser?
What'd I
just
say?
don't understand why, if you got sick, why you would get another margarita.
I did think the same thing. If I got sick after one, I wouldn't order another one. But to each their
Yeah.
own.
It
Might have had a
says-
hard week at school.
Well, that's true. Yeah. What happened was that the margarita had lye in it, and
laughing
it
at him.
damaged her esophagus. And then they ended up having to do
I
a
think
bunch of
he's just
different.
silly
I know,
today.
he is. They had to do a number of surgeries on her esophagus.
That's
They had to
terrible.
keep it open, and she couldn't eat it, drink anything for 30 days. She recovered, and then she started feeling unwell, spiked a fever, and
What if
then
she got like
ended
an
up
infection?
dying from it.
Oh my gosh.
That is terrible. I'm trying to figure out how in the world
It
industrial
had to have
greaser.
been intentional if she's the only one.
Exactly. It was unfortunate and isolated.
Mm.
The restaurant said it consulted the Oklahoma State Department of Health and the Alcoholic Beverage Law Enforcement to implement new trainings and safeguard. How in the heck? What?
Where did he get a donut from?
Yesterday.
Oh.
Here's the thing. How do you got to know the difference between industrial
Yes.
degreaser and margarita mix?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand it. It sounds like there's something fishy going on. I hope that they look more into it.
Oh my gosh, that is such
I know,
a terrible
and I saw
story.
where she had said, like, she told her mom, like, that she was going to pass away
Yeah,
from
she's
that,
like,
and
"I'm
she
going
was
to
not going to
die."
survive. That's so sad.
Beautiful girl. I hate that. That is so sad.
I know.
Oh, ugh. I hate to see stuff like that. I really do. It really upsets me. So there.
I just wish they wouldn't keep on about teacher drink. It don't matter. Like, you know, it's
Sometimes-
almost like they're trying to get a rise out of people for
Yeah.
a teacher dying from
clickbait.
drinking. Yeah. And it's like, it doesn't matter. She wasn't drinking margaritas at school, which, like, you know.
Yeah. Well, I love how when they do a story, it was like white man this, black girl
Yeah.
that,
Like, just
Hispanic
tell the
female. I'm like,
story.
what difference does it make of their what race they are? They're people.
Yeah.
They're humans. We don't. It doesn't matter what their skin color is or their ethnicity. I can't even say that word.
Yeah.
Ethnicity is. What does that matter about anything? But they that's why we are divided.
Yeah.
It's because of headlines
yeah.
and media crap like that. I
Yeah.
do not like it. And that's why being in radio, we are considered a form of media, but I will never, ever do that.
No.
I mean, it doesn't matter. A person is a person is a person.
Yeah.
So there was a judge. He was on a Zoom call, and he had to have like a hearing through Zoom, and one of the witnesses was an officer.
Oh, gosh.
And the judge notices on the call, he says, you got some pants on, officer? And the officer says, no, sir. He had the Zoom, and it was showing him, and he was sitting the top part of his uniform on, but under that, below that, he just had his underwear on. So he had to adjust his camera so it just showed the top part of his body.
Oh, my gosh.
And he said, he fixed it, and so now they're gonna have like a little seminar or a protocol meeting about proper etiquette when appearing
Oh, good
in
night.
court on a Zoom call.
Okay, I can understand getting on Zoom with your pajama bottoms and a nice top.
But
If you're-
underwear?
But I wouldn't FaceTime or Zoom anybody in just my underwear, much less on
he
a
probably-
business call.
Here's the thing: he probably just threw that thing and just buttoned it
I
up
don't
quick.
even like walking around by myself at the house in my underwear. I mean, much less Zooming somebody. What in the world?
Oh my gosh. I feel like, though, especially during COVID, this was a thing a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you were seeing a lot of that. You know,
Yeah.
folks would be like quickly just doing something, pulling their hair up, making it look like they're all professional. And then below that is pajama
Yeah.
bottoms, house shoes, you know.
I saw a video somebody made, and he was at the beach, and he like pulled out his dress shirt from his beach bag and put it on, and I was like, "What's going on right now?" He
According
changed the background to make it look like he's in an office.
That's hilarious. Now, according to the to this thing, it says the 36th District Court's dress code is casual business attire. It does prohibit the wearing of shorts, skirts, sleeveless shirts, hats, and caps, and stuff like that. But I mean, this guy, he just thought. I don't think he didn't realize that
my
the camera was
gosh.
pointed down that way.
Yeah.
I mean, but you got to check that stuff, bud.
You do.
The judge was just absolutely shocked, and he's like, "No, we gotta now everybody gotta go and get some new training because
Yeah.
officer did that in his underwear."
Goofball.
I'm just wondering what kind of underwear they were. Were they tidy whities?
don't
Were they
know.
boxers? I mean, I need to know now.
I'm just glad he had on underwear.
Yeah, right. Well, everybody would have been in for a big surprise. Now, I did see this Zoom call where this lady was on it, and she was in her business attire, but she was in her living room or kitchen or something, and her
And the
husband walks
husband-
by, and he's naked,
Yeah, I've
and
seen
everybody's
that.
like, "Oh!" and she's like, looking at him like, "Oh my
I think
God."
she was doing an interview or something.
And she's like, "Oh my God!" And he's like crouching down, like trying to.
You know, that was a issue with a lot of kids whenever they were out for COVID, and they would have to zoom into their class. Is like not turning off the background and putting like a background on, and like family members walking by. I saw that a lot online during COVID.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. This is terrible. A woman was found deceased on a tropical island after the cruise ship leaves without her.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, this lady, she was 80 years old.
Oh.
They went on a hike. Look,
Okay, now if I'm
Look.
80, I'm not hiking nowhere.
I was gonna say I'm not hiking nowhere
took her
at
there?
57. I'm not. I'm just saying. She said,
That
"No, I'm not
sounds
gonna
like-
do this." She's like, "I'm gonna go back or whatever." Well, she went back, but she never made it to the cruise ship. And they all come
The
back,
hike
get
took
on the
her
cruise
out.
ship. Cruise ship takes off. They go looking for her, and they're like, "Where's so and so?
Oh my
Where's Meemaw?"
gosh.
Well, we don't know where Meemaw is. So they go
Meemaw
back
needed
and
to
they
stay
find
on the
Meemaw
boat
dead
eating
on
the buffet
island.
while everybody was out hiking. What in the world?
Meemaw done killed over from the hike.
All right, I need y'all to know that if I make it to 80 and somebody says I'm going hiking, there's something shady going
Yeah.
on.
Because no,
Even
I'm
before
not.
80. Even now, I ain't never been hiking.
Look, I saw this.
That's not to say I won't go.
Right.
But
Did you see? I had a meme I put up a couple of weeks ago. It says, if anybody ever says that she went out for a jog and never came back, because no, I didn't. That's the truth.
Yes.
No, I have never gone out for a jog. And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
you don't have to worry about that.
okay, when you went on your cruise, were you one of the ones that was like, well, you just said you never went out on a jog, but you know, on a cruise, they run.
They have a track
to-
on the
no,
cruise ship.
I'm talking about when you're on your, what is it called? Port days?
Yeah.
And it's time to get back on the boat to leave.
Oh, no.
The people running up the runway trying to
didn't-
get on the boat and not get left.
Those were the people that were behind us because we left in plenty of time.
We
We were
did
not
too.
doing all that.
We
We
did
got
too.
back about 40 minutes before we were supposed to even be back.
Did y'all watch the people though
No.
that were? That is so funny watching them run.
No.
Half the time they're just so drunk they can barely stand up.
Well, you know,
running back to the boat.
it was free drinks, so
yeah.
somebody needed a nap. It was my daughter-in-law. I'm kidding, Megan.
Oh me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I have too much anxiety to cut it that close and risk getting left.
Well, I feel like there's going to be a lawsuit out of this one.
I think so,
I mean,
too.
goodness gracious. And look, people, if you have somebody in your group, you need to make sure everybody that goes together
Yeah.
comes back
That's just
together.
girl code. I mean,
Meemaw got left behind. That's
I
terrible.
don't know.
There's a farmer in Wheaton, Illinois. He grows and carves a 2,000-pound pumpkin. His name is Joe Adkins. He's known as Pumpkin Joe. And he started growing his own pumpkins because he loves carving the faces into
Better
them.
him than me.
And right now, what he does is that the money he makes off of his pumpkins goes back into making all these things. He likes to do the carving. He likes to do it in a doable amount of time. A 2,000-pound pumpkin.
I can
don't
barely
think there's
carve a 5-pound pumpkin in 3 hours.
Right,
I mean,
know.
what?
He won the Illinois Giant Pumpkin Growers Association thingy.
That's
Way
cool.
off for multiple years, and all his pumpkins weigh over 2,000 pounds.
That is bonkers.
That is nuts.
I wonder how long it takes him to carve those pumpkins.
I don't know.
Does
He
it have a
says-
picture of them?
One of them, it does. Yeah, a couple of them. You can see they're humongous.
Okay, so he carves them like the trees in Montevallo.
yeah,
He don't like jack-o'-lantern
Right,
them.
right.
That's pretty cool. Then.
It also says here that
He's not scooping them out or nothing.
Yeah, he does.
Oh,
He goes. He buys giant pumpkin seeds and full-size candy bars to hand out to the hundreds of trick-or-treaters.
oh, that's cool.
Pretty cool. Pumpkin Joe.
I wonder how big the seeds in those pumpkins
Oh, I
get.
bet they're huge.
I bet they are.
They have to be.
Yeah. The vines on them. I don't know about that. Like, what does that plant look like?
I mean, that's like
That's
got
like a
some kind of
pumpkin
enhancement
forest.
steroid something.
That's
going
like a
on there.
fairy tale pumpkin, like
is.
something you'd see
In a
on
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, it's 9 o'clock. That's going to do it for TNT today. Thank you so much for being my co-host. I always
Thank
have
you
a
for
good time
having
with you.
me.
You are fun and fabulous. Y'all
are too.
hope you have a great Thursday. I'm going to go to the dentist and get some crowns.
And I am not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and make my crown.
Oh!
I am. I have to finish my costume today.
Boom. There you go. I love it. I love it. Also, again, thanks to Kelsey Jackson with Christmas Village for being our on-air guest today.
Yes.
And you can still win tickets. Y'all be sure you go to our Facebook page and follow the instructions. And we will have a winner today at noonish.
Woohoo.
Ish. Noon-ish. Because I'm still going to be at the dentist. I'm going to have to do it in
Oh
between.
yeah.
Last time they jacked me up so much up here that it was in my nose. I couldn't feel my
Oh.
nose, my mouth. I couldn't feel anything for
Gosh.
hours
Maybe
after that.
today will
It
be
was
a little
weird.
less traumatic.
I hope so. Crossing our fingers. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. It'll be Dollar Bill and Therese tomorrow on Halloween. We'll see what Bill comes up with. That'll be interesting. All right, go teams tonight. The ones that have ball games. Hope y'all do well. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching Morning Mayhem on Papa Peach Radio. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Morning Mayhem.